of, because, you know, we have to fight them, and we have to fight them together. You know, it's just, we deserve a good quality of life. We live in really a great neighborhood. You know, we're very proactive here, and we work together, not only within our community, but, I mean, today, there are people here from not only Waterbury LaSalle, Scotlandville area, but from other areas too. So, and we go to each other's, civic, you know, meetings. We really are very connected here, and, you know, there's strength in numbers, so that really is very important. And I'm glad to see so many people here. I was wondering, you know, the first meeting, a lot of times we don't get a lot of people because people don't know, they're not in the habit, you know, but I'm glad that you came out. And as I said before, it's wonderful to see your faces, even though I see some masks. You know, it's encouraging to me that maybe by the next meeting or by the meeting after that, nobody will have to wear masks, you know? So we're, I think, headed for a good time.
Can I just say something about community? We moved to Connecticut 4 years ago, and someone recently said, "Oh, you made friends up there?" No, all of our friends are here. So this is still my community because of how close we are.
Yes, we really are.
I don't live here, but I know a number of people in this room, and there's nothing like that.
Right.
It doesn't exist.
No, it's not like that. I used to live in the town of Eastchester, the village of Tuckahoe. And that's like, you know, a small town. It's not that people aren't friendly, it's just, I can't even really explain it. Everybody goes about their own business, and they don't get involved. There's no civic associations. It's not like New York City. It's really not. There are good things to say about it, yes. You know, but as far as community, yes. As far as community, we really live, you know, in a nice place. Let's try to keep it that way. You had a question in the back?
Yeah, how are you? Two things. I was confused. How is Mike Benedetto? Which side is he on? Does he
Our side.
Oh, okay.
Yes, he's on our side. He did a very nice video, a YouTube video, and he said basically what I said, that he is against it, he's supporting the community, and the reason why is, you know, what we said. We don't have the services to support it, we just don't. So, and I think Marjorie feels the same way. Do you have anything that you want to add, or any messages from Marjorie?
Can I speak?
Absolutely.
Okay, sorry. I know I'm the last guy stopping you from getting coffee and cookies.
No,
so
no.
I will try to be brief. I just wanted to introduce myself. I know this is my first meeting here. My name is Nick. I'm Chief of Staff to Marjorie Velasquez, the new council member. We've had a very busy couple of months since taking office in January. Marjorie was named to be the chair of the Committee on Consumer and Worker Protection in the council, and right away we got saddled with this outdoor dining bill, talking about these sheds that have been put all over the city to let people eat outside. So we're going to have a lot of movement on that in the coming months. Looking forward to having a conversation about that. We're also bringing a new process to the neighborhood called participatory budgeting. It's a very long word, and it basically just means that we're going to let the community vote on how the council member spends $1 million of the capital budget here in the neighborhood. So typically, the way it works is every council member gets $5 million to spend on capital improvements. Capital improvements means buildings. So repairing a school, repaving a road, building a new library, anything that involves actually building something. So this year we're going to, we've collected ideas from people in the neighborhood. We're going to have a vote in 2 weeks, and then we're going to start the process all over again. So if that sounds like something that's interesting to you, please stay in touch with our office. We would love to, maybe come to another future meeting and do like an idea collection here in the summer maybe, or something like that. So just keep on the lookout for that. I think the reason why I'm here is because you were all generally undecided about the rezone. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know if this is helpful, if this has already been done, you can interrupt me at any time, but I thought maybe what would be helpful is to just explain the process for how this is going to work, because the clock starts ticking this month. The earliest that they can certify, and the day that I think they're going to certify with city planning, is March 28th, Monday, my birthday, yay. Happy birthday to me. So they have, once they certify with the Department of City Planning, they're going to have, there's 60 days for review from the community board, another 60 days of review for the borough president, and then the city council has 90 days, and then the city council is going to vote. So, you know, you can do the math in your head there, we're probably gonna probably have to vote on this in the council before the summer, begins. So, it's coming up pretty soon. So I would always, you know, you guys kind of covered the whole story already, but, reach out to your elected officials, reach out to the people who have a say in this process. Make sure the community board has those 9,000
Yes.
letters. Make sure the borough president has 9,000 letters. As you pointed out, everybody here is new. So maybe if you guys have been organizing for the last couple of years, maybe, you know, maybe Mayor Adams, maybe Borough President Gibson, maybe they don't have all of the correspondence that you, have been working on. So please send that, our way. We just opened up our district office finally. We're at 3040 East Tremont, which is Jimmy Vaca's old building. You know, he's still on the awning. I always say he's always looking over my shoulder as I'm working. He actually called me when I first started working for Marge, and the only thing he told me about was this rezoning. So I promise this is on everybody's mind. Everybody hears you, and hopefully, you know, we're gonna get through this together. So that's basically everything I have to say. Does anybody have any questions for me? Yeah.
Does Marjorie have an email
Yes.
newsletter?
Oh, yes, we do.
How do you get on her list?
Why don't we talk afterwards, and I'll give you, my email address, and I'll make sure you get on it, yep. I don't even have my business cards yet, so next time I come, I'll hand out the business cards, and we can get everybody on the, emails. Any other questions? Yeah.
I have a question, but it might not be related to this.
Sure.
Once upon a time, Department of Sanitation had a compost program.
Yes.
Do you know what's ever happening with
The one-word answer to that is COVID.
No, they said, all areas is not allowed.
Correct. I'm not gonna speak for the Department of Sanitation, but the general story is that, they were expanding into more and more community districts. They were expanding based on some need formula. I don't really understand how that worked. But they had to stop expanding because the Department of Sanitation's budget got cut by $168 million in 2020, which is why everybody saw this, the collection of garbage over the last couple of years and everything like that. So, you know, as we said, you know, we're all here in person, thank God, and hopefully things are gonna get better, and we can put more money into it, we can expand the program, but right now, the expansion is totally suspended on that.
Because there's some areas that were allowed and some are not allowed.
Correct, it's by community board, so, you know, unsurprisingly, I might editorialize, you know, some community boards in Brooklyn and Manhattan got it very quickly, and some of the, you know, places in Queens and the Bronx did not, which is unfortunate, but that's the way the cookie crumbles.
We collect food scraps at the farmer's market.
There you go, the CSAs are a great place, yeah.
And I'm a master composter with the